The truth of 1% a day. It has come. Many people have asked me, Mauricio, can you do 1% a day? I don't think so. You have to understand that 1% a day, it's going to hurt you. In my case scenario, I'd rather not do 1% a day because I want to be able to grow. These are the factors that you need to understand. In order to grow, you must have setbacks. And in trading, this is very important. I want you to listen in, but really listen in. You want to have retracements so that way you can learn exactly what it is that you're doing right and exactly what you're doing wrong. The moment you start realizing things that you're doing wrong, you're going to go ahead and fix them so that way you can go ahead and move forward and improve in those things that you're doing wrong. The moment you know what you're doing right, it's going to improve you to continue on creating that same habit over and over again. And these things are things that will change you to a better, well-formed trader. Now, can you do more than a 300% gain, 400% gain within a whole year? Of course you can. Now that I see more realistic. And the reason why I see that more realistic is due to the fact that now you're not setting yourself at a daily goal where it's going to stress you out. One day, imagine just risk reward ratios. I'm here. This trade alone was able to give us a 5% potential gain within that trade. If I was to risk 1% on this trade, I could have potentially gained a 5% gain. Now this is risk to reward ratio, and this is what makes it possible to you potentially have a 100% gain, a 200% gain, a 300% gain within a year. Why is that? The reason why is because our reward is bigger than our risk. Let's put this case scenario over here. Let's just say I was to go ahead and sell right over here in this right here. If I was to go ahead and sell and I was risking 1% on this trade alone, right, what would happen? Let's say this is a different day. This is new day. This is our previous day. Our previous day we were able to gain 5%. Our new day we lost 1%. So what happens right there? I'm not at a 1% gain per day now. However, for the week, for those 2 days, I am up 4% because over here I won 5 and right here I lost 1. Meaning that I am only, at this point, I am up 4% for the week so far. And that is how you can obtain a 10% gain in a month, a 15% gain in a month, a 200% gain in a month. By understanding risk to reward ratio. That is something that I really wanted you guys to understand. Let me break this down to you guys real quick as far as how it is that I took this trade. The way I took this trade was based off of New York session and was to understand the smart money concept as far as what could potentially happen during the New York session. We're looking at the 15-minute time frame, and within the 15-minute time frame, as you guys can see, I was identifying some divergence, market going down, market going up. I'll explain about divergence some later on in some other videos. And I was looking at a point of interest that was able to be spot out by my divergence, right? That was able to be spot out not just by the divergence, but my RSI settings that allows me to find points of interest in those areas. That later on in future resulted to potential entry. First stop loss above the point of interest, and then a nice risk reward right below our liquidity zone that led us to a 1-to-5 risk reward ratio. That is how I took that trade. Now that you understand what a risk to reward ratio is, you can understand that you can gain 1%, 2%, 5%, 10% in one single trade without risking that much, with only risking 1%. And those types of trades are the trades that you really want. So understand that there's going to be some losing trades, but there's going to be some phenomenal winning trades that will lead you ahead of the game. And those are things that you really want to be able to understand within the whole trading career. So when it comes to trading, don't set yourself as a 1% a day goal. Because if you do, you're going to give yourself so much stress where it won't allow you to actually understand and see the process of trading. I see more possible for you to flip your account within a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, than 1% gain a day for a whole year. Why? Because you got to understand there's going to be setbacks. So as always, if this information was able to help you out, please go ahead and show some support by liking, commenting, and overall subscribing to this channel. With that said, guys, see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.